Hello and welcome back to my channel. For everybody who's coming here for the first time, my name is Amishi and namaste. Today I will be showing you how to transform yourself from this to this look. This is a simple, everyday, summery look. It is gold, blue, purple and so much glam going on right here. I barely did anything. I took some concealer, took some light eyeshadows, played with some mascara. There is no contour on my face or any kind of bronze, just a little bit of blush and a little bit of highlight. This was a drastic transformation from day to the night. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. And let's jump right into it. For eye primer, I'm using the LA Girl concealer in the shade Natural, and I'm gonna be throwing that all over my eyelid as my eye primer. And I am going to set all of that using a damp beauty blender. Sorry, a beauty sponge. For the day look, I'm using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I'm going to be taking the color Bay, and I am going to use this color on a thick Morphe brush and set the concealer with it. Since it's a day look, I'm going to keep it minimal, light, because I don't want to go too bold. Let's keep it simple. Okay, it's daytime. Move on, I'm going to be taking the color Shy from the same palette, and on the same brush I am going to be taking that and putting that on the crease. I'm just like really buffing the color in. Shy has given my eyes some kind of definition. On the same brush I'm going to slightly take this pink color called Flamingo and put it beneath the Shy. I'm literally using one brush, one fat brush, and buffing all the colors. And that's it for the eyeshadows. Finish off the look, I'm taking the Voluminous Feline Waterproof Mascara by L'Oreal. The one thing I don't like about this mascara is that it is waterproof and it takes a million years to get it off. But since we are doing something that's gonna last for us from the beginning to the end, we want something waterproof. The max that I'm gonna do is take the same concealer and put it very slightly under the eye. So I took some concealer on my two fingers and I'm just dabbing it using my fingers. So I'm just going to take my beauty sponge and try to use the whole thing as my foundation and concealer. For blush and highlight, I'm using the Becca Duo, and I'm just going to dip my brush into the product and put it all over my cheek using the same brush to pick up some highlight and put it slightly on the top of your cheekbone. I'm sorry guys, if you can see the cracks around my nose, that's because I've been having cold. To finish off the lips, I'm going to be taking the NYX Miami Nights and Body Shop Color Crush, and I'm going to be mixing them both. So I am just dotting this and mixing this. So this pretty much completes the day look. It's nothing on the face except concealer. There is no foundation, there is no contour, there is no bronze. It's just plain simple pink eyeshadow that's gonna make you look cute in the summer. Let's move on to the night look and let's see how this face transforms into a glam. To start, I am going to damp my beauty sponge using the MAC Fix Plus just by a little bit and settle my smile lines. For foundation, I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear foundation in the shade NC30 and I'm going to pump like 2 pumps. And I will just use my sponge to buff it all over my face. I just keep calling this as a beauty blender, and it's not fair because it's not a beauty blender by the beauty blender. It's a beauty sponge, and if you were wondering, it is by Real Techniques. I am quickly going to set the under eye before it starts to crease. To do my bronzer, I'm gonna take the MAC Oldie Global Glow, and I'm gonna dip an angled Morphe brush and just bronze my face. Let's move on to the eyes, and I'm going to be taking the Juvia's Place palette, getting drawn to the shade called Burkina, and I'm going to put it on the outer V of the eye. So I'm going to go with the shade called Zulu and place it again on the outer on the outer V of the eye. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I think the best part about these colors are that you can totally build them up. I'm not still blending the colors. I'm gonna take the shade called Casablanca because come on, like this is so pretty, and I'm gonna put it on the center of my lid. This looks really good. Never mind, I'm just going to put this in my whole entire lid. Do you see? I mean, generally shadows like that don't have a good pickup on the brush, like Huda Beauty Huda Beauty colors don't pick up this well. There is fallout though. It is now time to blend all of the colors. I mean, I'm not blending all of the colors, I'm just buffing out any harsh lines that there might be. I am going to go for these two shades called Chi and Makita. My brush into Chi and put it on my lower waterline. I have put Chi on the outer corners of my eye. I am now going to take Makita on the same brush and put it in the beginning of my eye.
It's time to move on
to the eyeliner, which is going to actually define the shape of the eye. I went off camera to do my eyelashes, and that's about it. To move on to the blush, I'm taking the BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm taking this really pretty shade. Highlight, I'm using the Nicole Guerrero palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade called Daydream, and on the same brush with which I put on my blush, I'm going to swirl it around and pop it on my cheek. Moving on to the lips, which is going to finish off this look. I'm going to be mixing up these two shades, NYX Sandstorm and Kristen by Kylie. And I'm just going to dab Kylie on my lip, like so. And before this dries, I'm going to take the NYX Sandstorm and slather it on. So this is the final night look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you guys loved the look. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I will link everything down below and I will also link every product that I used to create this look. And I will see you guys super soon and I love you and